Good morning. Excuse me, it's me, Carly, Brother Cole. Welcome to Wednesday Word. Today's word is miracle or miracles. You know, there's a lot of people out there, maybe you're one of them, maybe I'm one of them, that don't believe in miracles, haven't seen a miracle, and some would say, what's a miracle? You know, for me sometimes I look at it and think, wow, someone that could be healed of cancer, or things that we're just not born with, or wars not to be going on in the world, everybody to be loving each other. Would that be a miracle? My friend a few years ago had a heart attack, was only 40 and nearly never made it. Last night his Facebook was saying that he's nearly back to normal, and the doctors were surprised that he was still there. And I said, wow, miracle. And he said, yeah, miracle and good nurses. You know, you can be a miracle, be part of a miracle without even knowing about it. What about Jesus? Turning water into wine, feeding the 5,000, walking on water, all stories that we read about. Do you believe them? Do I believe them? Here's the thing though, would you believe it if you saw it? You know, I can't speak for any of you, but I know loads of people at this moment in time close to me and also around me that really could do with some kind of a miracle in life, whether it be from God, a doctor, or another human. But just because they don't happen for them at this moment, or the way that I want them to happen, it doesn't mean that they won't happen at all. You know, I'm not a clever man, and at school I wasn't very bright. I'm still not bright, but lately and over the years I look at the earth and I look at the moon, and apparently it's a miracle that the moon is in the position that it was. Yeah, all the other planets have moons too. Did they get there by a miracle? You know, two of the biggest miracles I ever saw was my children be born. And, you know, I wasn't a Christian, wasn't into God or nothing. And when they come out, I just knew that there was a miracle, and I knew that they didn't evolve from monkeys and going right back to the beginning of the time of fish or whatever. And I'll leave you with this. If you've never seen a miracle, just look in the mirror today. You are a miracle. Every single one of you. Breathing, living, when you wake up, it's a miracle. And I've got a very short Bible verse today from Mark 10:27. Jesus looked at them intently and said, humanly speaking, it is impossible, but not with God. Everything is possible with God. I wonder who you might be a miracle to today. Maybe you be part of one, maybe you might see one. Remember, just look in the mirror.